Video coverage of M2M Evolution Conference and Expo is brought to you by Content Boost, the content marketing specialists. Amplify your sales today.
So GE could not have done this alone. We are standing beside some of the leading edge ecosystem partners, which comprises of all these, and our doors are open, so we are looking for more partners as well. We're already seeing a lot of contribution from these partners, not just in development, but also promoting the Predix platform as an industry standard in itself. Let me just share a couple of more examples from the modern industrial world. Wind turbines, so our digital energy business is already adopting industrial internet quite a bit. Wind turbines, although look very soothing, subtle from a distance, are highly sophisticated, brilliant machines. A wind turbine, for example, if loses its wind speed or wind direction, simply asks its neighbor for its data, replicates that data, and provides sustained, uninterrupted power. A field technician, while entering the wind farm, is able to exactly know which turbine it needs to go to. And it just goes in its vicinity, and without even climbing the 500 or so stairs, is able to rectify the problem by collaborating with a remote worker who's sitting somewhere remote. So under the hood, all this is happening because, again, data, machines, and people are connected in new, innovative ways. Hospitals. Surgical tools today are still manually sanitized in hospitals. According to the Institute of Medicine, anywhere from 44,000 to 98,000 patients die due to preventable human errors, such as this. There has to be a better way. Imagine this automatic surgical tool sanitization process, which not just sanitizes the surgical tools, but it also places them in the exact location that the surgeons need to get them from. What a lifesaver. So, but again, what does all this mean? The data and analytics are becoming predictive. Machines are moving to be brilliant machines. You see, the anticipated 50 billion devices on this planet is going to bring an unprecedented opportunity, not just for our businesses, but also for the society in general. It also means that the modern software architecture is the linchpin for today's digital enterprise. We still have a long way to go, but I'd be happy if you leave here with that premise that the physical world of machines has to merge with the analytical world of data. But that's all I had to share. So open for any questions.
Okay. Round of applause. So Nikhil, I've got to warn you. The crowd's been a little quiet, so I can't guarantee you they've got questions. Good. Go ahead.
Just for you. So, sounds great. Very, very high level. Help us understand two things. One, how does your platform relate to, compare, or differ from what we're familiar with, the ILS, the Exida, et cetera, et cetera? And secondly, help us understand the various components and where they sit in devices, the cloud, et cetera.
Right. Happy to. So I came from Wind River, and we were working on this machine-to-machine gateway platform there as well. From a GE perspective, the vision is to serve anything from a machine to a backend server in an industrial data center, anything in between, as well as the overarching user experience. As you can imagine, this is an end-to-end platform we are talking about. From a component perspective, we will have a machine component, which can provide the software-defined machine infrastructure. It will have a server component, be it an on-premise server or somewhere in the data center in the cloud, which will run asset management systems, industrial scale analytics, and the core IaaS capabilities, as well as the user experience. So from a user experience standpoint, think about the innovation as a program which a field force worker is able to download on his or her tablet, and is able to then use web pages, very similar to web pages, is able to browse through a single wind turbine, for example. It has web pages that he can then collaborate with the remote field force worker as well. So I think it is an end-to-end platform. Again, it does include some of the capabilities from some of the ecosystem partners, such as the ones that you talk about. And it is, as I said, end-to-end.
Next question? Yes, go ahead.
And do you support different devices than GE? Because I see it's centric about GE.
Right. That's a consistent question that we get every time. So the opportunity here is first to serve GE businesses, and that's what we are currently focused on. That's what we are focused in the near future as well. We do acknowledge the fact that our customers are sitting in a heterogeneous environment, and there will be cases where we will need to serve or ingest data from some of the heterogeneous settings as well. So we are not there yet, and there's a good reason for that. Just to give you a perspective, GE's annual revenues are around $150 billion, and our services backlog is similar to that, around $150 billion. Our objective with this platform is to serve GE businesses to be able to provide pull-through for those services. And that's a clear value add for GE. We don't want to become another software house such as Microsoft or Oracle or whatnot. We want to serve GE businesses first, and that's what our vision is today.
Okay, so I've got a follow-up question to
Okay.
that of sorts.
Sure.
Which is, so I understand that GE's got a priority within GE. Does your software in effect impact the customers of you in the fact that it allows them to kind of change their billing process for customers and things like that?
The platform will be consumed by our end customers as well. So we are at a point where we have at least a few opportunities where we are promoting the platform so that the end customers will be able to use it and be able to custom based on what their needs are as well.
Okay,
So-
you've woken us up a bit. We've got a question over here.
Sure.
Go ahead.
In terms of cost, for perspective, are you looking at major enterprises with millions of endpoints, or is this something for mid-sized OEM?
As I said, this is GE-centric right now. We are GE-focused. For GE businesses, again, I think from a business model perspective, this is within GE. There is actually no charge whatsoever for using the platform. And again, the reason is that if you consider GE's history, we have these fragmented product lines, businesses, and it obviously makes sense to horizontalize the software platform across GE, which is what GE Software's Predix platform is doing.
So as a follow-up to that, when would it be available for outside enterprises?
I don't have a timeline in mind.
Dan, you got a question?
Okay, so it's fully available now, right? Predix?
Yes, it is.
Are you suggesting then that if it's really targeting your existing products and existing client base, so basically what's out in the field and those clients, are you suggesting, I mean, it seems to me that this platform could actually help grow sales of G products. So, but it's not available for sort of a broader use. So I guess in the calculation here, your thought is we want to support GE customers now, and then this will allow us to sell more products to those same customers? Or
Yeah, I mean,
how's the calculation go as it relates to your deployment?
sure. So again, going back to GE's balance sheet, majority of the profit margin is through services. So the point is to be able to to provide applications that help these services in a more optimized manner. The hope is that this platform will be able to do just that. Eventually in the future, based on what the customer demand is, we will be hopefully opening up the platform as well. But we are not there yet.
Yes, go ahead.
Please, I'm not sure if it's published or not, but can you please talk about the architecture and what, is it based on Wind River, more technical aspects of the stack?
I can't talk about that in this session. We'd be happy to take it offline.
Okay? Yes, go ahead.
What percentage of GE businesses currently use this?
We are just opening up. So I think we're looking at least 40 to 50 projects which are within GE, which are slowly adopting the platform. We're also helping, GE Software as an entity is also helping GE businesses to verticalize the applications. So there was always a need to customize the software platform based on the vertical industry. So GE Software is also helping doing that.
Last question, go ahead.
Are there standard APIs and SDKs that are published, and what are they?
Not yet. Not yet. But this is all standards-based. It will be API-based. It will be all standards-based. But again, I think it's not just open for the public consumption yet.
So at some point, you'll have a hackathon for us, and we'll...
Yes, there will be. And there will be a set of ecosystem partners, such as development community as well, who will be able to use those APIs and build applications on top.
And could you talk a little bit about what you've built so far in ecosystem? Who's partnered with you already?
Of course. So we announced our partnership with AT&T, Intel, Cisco. We invested heavily in Pivotal as well for industrial scale analytics. So those were some of the recent partnerships.
Cool. Okay, we've made it.
Okay,
Nikhil,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Video coverage of M2M Evolution Conference and Expo is brought to you by Content Boost, the content marketing specialists. Amplify your sales today.